Green morning, green afternoon, and green evening to everybody across the globe. All our brothers and sisters, our younger generation, I hope you all are fine. You're taking care of yourself. Whatever time is the zone in your country, in your place, enjoy yourself, be happy, because time is the most important factor on this planet. Next 10 minutes, quickly, when I say green morning, green afternoon, green evening, that means we should try and protect our environment the best possible way. 10 minutes, I'm going to share something quick on environment, why environment protection is important, why neat, clean, green, serene world is required by everybody, fresh oxygen, fresh water, healthy nutritions, and healthy food, organic food, everything, all that is pollution-free world, and where everybody is happy, and happiness all around. As you all are aware that we are doing 10 days special package, special program for teachers or students. Those are in B.Ed and they want to be teacher. They desire to work in India or overseas. We are doing a program for you, preparing global teacher. And this program is very specially dedicated to our children, our youth from northeast part of India. And we wish that each one of them, they have got a beautiful future for themselves, beautiful days for themselves, and they have a wonderful, wonderful career for themselves. Let's talk something very interesting, appealing, and universal, which is globally acceptable. Environmental awareness. Generally, people talk about environment protection. We will talk about environmental awareness. Now, it's a very important subject. It's a very relevant subject, and it's critical because it can help to minimize pollution, global warming, and many other climate change issues, what we have got world over. It can also lead to a more sustainable world by promoting renewable resources such as solar, wind, water, and other aspects, whatsoever is relevant on this planet Earth. What could be areas of environment conservation and awareness when we talk about it? And what is to be done? We require your participation. We require your action, but at the same time, we have to do a thorough research on that. So let's talk about how we can contribute in a very humble way, each one of us, wherever you are, related to environmental protection, conservation, and at the same time, awareness as well. Planting trees should be given massive attention. Very, very important. You remember a few days back, Sadhguruji is one of the video we shared, and where the tree plantation massively, which has been taken as a campaign. People must give attention to forest conservation. Whatever forests we have got, we must protect. And of course, Northeast children, Northeast teachers, students, governments, and people over there, they deserve a big applaud because Northeast India is very green, it's very serene, and it's very clean. And people go over there, they enjoy, and they say, wow factor. Soil conservation. Nowadays, if you know, Sadhguruji has taken this particular campaign. Soil conservation is very important. Organic farming. Eat healthy food without fertilizers. Organic kheti, organic farming, organic agriculture is very, very important. Water management, water conservation, and at the same time, making water resources pollution-free, waste to resource management, and there are many other areas which we have to take into consideration. You see, I was talking about Sadhguruji. He's trying to bring consciousness among people because the top layer of the soil, how it is getting eroded and how important it is for the entire world. That's what he tries to convey. The earth under you is dying. If the top layer gets removed, what would be the difficulties? What would be the problems? we all got to understand. A lot of people, those have got subscription of the channel, you keep posting your views. Something very interesting, Sakshi Chauhan, Vidhi Jaiswal ma'am, Preeti Prasad, and then we have got many other participants. Those are posting their views over there. Some of you feel very shy to post. That should not happen. You should rather encourage yourself that, yes, I'm going to post it. Let's talk about environmental studies. As we all understand, it's a multidisciplinary academic field which systematically the studies, human interaction with environment. Over here, you can see small kiddies. They're standing over here. And how are they thinking in a practical way for environment protection and environment-related studies as a part of the curriculum? How do we promote environment awareness? First of all, we should educate our kids, our children. One of the most effective way to prevent future destruction of the environment, it starts in schools, colleges, universities, institutions, and then of course at home. Because how you feel at home, whatever you bring from there to your school, you try and practice that only. Let our kids learn the 3 R's, that is reduce, reuse, recycle, and the importance of keeping the earth clean. Kids that implement these practices from an early age, they will increase the chances of planet surviving for the future generation. That is something very important. Reasons why environmental education is so important for the youth. Now, nature nurtures and instills passion for the environment. Encourage children to form sustainable and healthy habits. Raise eco-friendly consumers. Educate the next generation of environmental advocates. Promote, proactiveness. When the students know their responsibilities, they are urged to act on it. Encourage imagination. Give the wing to their feelings, their imagination, their creativity, and their analytical thinking. You can host various services in the community, in the society, in the civilization. There are top 3 sustainability issues teachers see their students engaging with. 72% when we talk about recycling, 66% ocean plastic pollution, and 64% climate change. Now, Sustainable Development Goal, there are 17 of them, and the goals which are for environment conservation, let's put some light on them. Goal number 4, through quality education. Goal number 3, through good health and well-being. SDG 6, clean water and sanitation. 11, sustainable cities and communities. Sustainable Development Goal number 14, life below water. And Sustainable Development Goal number 15, life on land. Now, knowledge to start beneficial projects in your school, home, or in your community, wherever you want. Now, try and understand, instead of driving to work or schools, to take the bus, carpooling, walking, or ride your bicycle to cut down on the greenhouse gas emissions. Can you imagine what is the greenhouse emission quantity? According to a survey, transportation alone adds to 33% of the total atmospheric CO2. Consider investing in appropriate technology like clean power, solar or wind. If not for your home, then maybe for the community center. This supply a transition to clean and renewable energy. It supports in a very big way. Buy reusable products such as glass bottles, reusable bags, and reusable cups. Avoid buying disposable goods such as paper towels, plastic bottles, and plastic bags. Start compositing and recycling, which will help cut down our waste production. Support local businesses and farmers and buy their organic and pesticide free food when you can, or start your own community green. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is very, very important. If we start living with nature, we will have less of difficulties in this world. There are some practical tips for schools when it comes to raising awareness about environmental issues. A good place to start is by including lessons related to environment in our school curriculum itself. All schools can learn something from the Eco School initiatives. Let us talk about some practical tips to get started. Let children learn about the 3 R's: reduce, that is, reduce waste, reuse resources, and recycle materials. Organize tree plantation days at schools and teach our children why trees are so important to the environment. Encourage children to switch off all appliances and lights when they go in bed. And encourage children to ensure taps are properly closed after use and to use water sparingly. Start organic farming at your school campus. Lead by example when we say, when you see litter, pick it up. Even if it is not yours, you never know who might see you and learn from you. So when you are taking practical part in schools related to environment, understand others are watching you. Role of a teacher to protect our environment. A teacher's role is to transfer knowledge and act as the facilitator, as a role model, as a mentor. But when we talk about teachers' development through practice, that links the learner with the community, attitudes, and values. Teachers promote behavior directed towards environmental protection and lead to transformation that overcomes that reality, both in its natural and social aspects. They help develop learners the skills and aptitudes necessary to understand ecological issues and take necessary actions. Teachers, they help their students develop an awareness of creative, dynamic, effective, and efficient environment protection and management responsibilities. Let me just go further. Teachers should arrange talks and debates on environmental issues in schools, bringing stories and quiz for students. Teacher could elaborate with the local NGOs and arrange events for cleaning natural areas. A visit to the countryside, mountains, lakes, national parks, or for that matter, this all visits to countryside, to mountains, to lakeside, to natural parks, it can hugely impact young minds, because the role of a teacher to protect our environment is very, very important. Now, this is something amazing presentation and slide which Chitra Kapoor ma'am has made. Bike more, drive less, educate yourself, volunteer yourself, reduce, reuse, and recycling. Conserve water wherever you can. Choose sustainable seafood. Learn how to make smart seafood choices at www.fishwatch.gov. Buy less plastic and bring a reusable shopping bags. Energy efficient light bulbs reduce greenhouse gas emissions. Also flip the light switch off when you leave the room. Never leave them on. Trees, they provide food and oxygen. They help save energy, clean the air, and help combat climate change. Do maximum plantation. Do plant meaningful trees. Don't send climatical chemicals. Don't use chemicals into our waterways. Choose non-toxic chemicals in the home and office. And finally, you got to be very, very careful how much energy to be utilized. So, ladies and gentlemen, we come to the close of this short, crisp, and quick presentation for all the young boys and girls who have joined us from northeast part of India, the beautiful 8 states of India. We wish to, bring in more such good videos for you, which you should enjoy. So let's come together and let's make education and skills relevant. Ladies and gentlemen, this special program has come to you from ICSI, International Chamber for Service Industry. What does Napoleon Hill is telling here? In the beginning of the 19th century, we heard a king and we heard, the things very interesting with regard to education and skills through non-resident Indians, through teachers, innovator teachers, motivators, technocrats, counselors, wellness experts, tourism experts, corporate, and many others. Should you wish to send us a mail, send us as teachers training @ICSI.Asia, or you can call us at 9311549658 and contact Julie Subba ma'am, who's looking after for the registration of the new candidates, or you can send a WhatsApp to Chitra Kapoor ma'am at 9988447058. Look forward meeting you soon, because 29th is today, tomorrow is 30th, then is 31st, and 31st evening at 7 p.m. we will have the closing valedictory function of this particular program, which is a 10-day special program for the children of Northeast, and particularly those students who have taken admission in the B.Ed schools. They are doing B.Ed or M.Ed, or they have completed their education and they're waiting that where do we get the job. So work hard, move towards your mission. You will soon accomplish it. Thank you. Thank you very much. Stay fit, stay healthy, and of course, look after your wellness as well.